Hello, everyone, and welcome to How to Bet. Go to howtobet.com. This is our How to Bet podcast where we will show you how to bet, where to bet it, and who to bet on. I'm Daryl Sean along with Shawn, the genius Miller, and it is time for our NFL over and unders and our college football best games of the week. And Shawn, it is, well, first let me tell you, the people watching on YouTube, well, first we thank you all for watching. We know there's a trillion different options, so we thank you for watching and listening to pretty much every outlet you could possibly listen to a podcast on. We are on, so we appreciate that. And of course, you YouTubers, we appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, the notification bell, leave us comments, go down to the description box, click that on. There's links to Shawn's previews at howtobet.com. Odds, which are always moving, injury reports, which are always occurring, the COVID updates, things like that, and exclusive offers for you there. So go to howtobet.com, go there early and go there often. All right, Shawn, time for our over-and-unders. Been pretty good for that with that this year, especially lately when people are struggling with these underdogs. But you're always going over on
That's
these.
right.
I mix it up. So over unders in the NFL Week 11. You go first.
Shawn's over
section.
Indianapolis, Buffalo, over 49.5.
So that is at Buffalo, and you're going over 49.5.
Yeah, I think both offenses are pretty good. I obviously picked Buffalo earlier in the parlay power plays of the week, but I think the Colts score some points. I think the Colts are a dangerous team. I think they're going to be, trending towards the playoffs. They figured out Jonathan Taylor. I think they're going to score. I just think it's going to be like 31-21, something like that.
All right. There's number one. Number two.
I'm going to go New England, Atlanta.
It is at Atlanta, and it is 46.5. You're going
I think it's 45-10, something like that. 45-14.
I kind of agree. I would go over. It's not part of mine, but I would go over.
I would take the New England over. I would love, if you're looking for another parlay or a prop bet, I would take New England over, whatever it is, 30 points. Just take it. They're gonna roll here.
And your third over under.
Yeah, this one's a little strange, but Green Bay, Minnesota. I took the over 49.5. Green Bay only struggled a little bit against. Offensively, their defense was unbelievable. Yep. But I think there's going to be some points. I think Minnesota's got a little bit of confidence coming home, and
it's at Minnesota. It's 49.5.
Same thing. I think probably like 34-28, something like that.
So over again. So Shawn's over-unders is Indianapolis at Buffalo, over 49.5. New England at Atlanta, over 46.5. And Green Bay at Minnesota, over 49.5. Now, my over-unders, I will head to Carolina first. It is the Washington football team at Carolina. I will go over 43.5 in this one. I believe Cam Newton will see a lot of action in this. They have McCaffrey back. Washington, of course, now banged up defensively. Chase Young is out. And the best thing that can happen to Carolina is, and I'm not saying,
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, you don't want to see anybody get hurt, but that's really him not being there.
Can we call them the Washington football Trays from now on?
Washington football Trays for our producer Trey Wright. Yeah, we could do that. The Washington football Trays, I'm going over 43.5. I think it's a low total, so I will go over that number. I'm then heading out to Seattle. I already told you I like Arizona minus the 2 in this one. I am going to go over 50.5, but this is one of those games you have to go to howtobet.com and look at Shawn's previews and the updates.
Yes.
I do believe Kyler Murray has a chance to play, and based on that, I will go over, or I'm still going under. Even if he plays, he's a chance to play, but he's very questionable. Colt McCoy, I'm going to go under 50.5. Seattle's offense is non-existent, and that's why I like the under 50.5 in this one. And then I alluded to this earlier, Pittsburgh at the Chargers. I'm going under 48. It's actually up to 50, but when we got this done, it was 48. So I'm going under 48. I certainly love it at 50 if I like it at 48. So 48 under in the Pittsburgh Chargers game.
Why do you think that game's going? Why do you think the under's jumping? I mean, even with
Chargers,
Roethlisberger, they don't score a lot of points.
And the Chargers' offense has been
that's
been
weird.
Lousy,
So
Pittsburgh's
everybody's
defense
hammering
is
the
good.
over here.
And Pittsburgh's defense is good. So I'm going to go under the 48, which is now 50. So I'm going to go under the total. So it's Washington at Carolina over 43.5, Arizona at Seattle under 50.5, and Pittsburgh at the Chargers under 48. There are our over and unders. And now our college football best games of the week.
For our
best
guy
bet,
Justin.
For our guy Justin out there. So our first game will be Ohio State hosting Michigan State, a Big Ten game, and another high spread here. Ohio State 18.5 against a really good Michigan State team.
Yeah, maybe there. I'm going to take Ohio State. Obviously, I'm just going to take a chance that they win by 3 touchdowns or more. They have to keep impressing the competition. If they win this game in a blowout style, I think they jump probably to, they have a chance to jump here and really solidify themselves as maybe like a number 3 team in the what do they call it now? Football championship series.
Yeah, championship. Yeah. So, all right. So you like Ohio State minus the 18.5. I think Mel Tucker will have his team ready. I will take the 18.5. I'm not saying they're going to win in Columbus, but I do think 18.5 is too many to give. So I will take the Spartans plus the 18.5. The total in this one 66.5. I can see that going. Yeah, but I think that could go under there. I think both teams will be ready defensively. I do. Next game. Arkansas at Alabama, an SEC matchup. Alabama, a 20.5 point favorite. I'll go first on this one. I'd say roll Tide. Arkansas just not that good. I know they've been inconsistent. I will give the 20.5. I'll take Alabama.
I think I'm going to do the same here. They moved up to 2 in both the AP poll and the other one too. So I just keep rolling here. I mean, why are they playing New Mexico State last week?
I don't know.
It's whatever. I just don't get it. But
Georgia's playing. I forget who they're playing. Georgia's playing a ridiculous game this week.
Georgia's playing like Charleston Southern.
Bucks County Community College.
This is maybe their homecoming or something like that.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, next game is an AAC matchup. The 5th-ranked Cincinnati Bearcats at home, minus 11 against an 8-2 SMU Mustang team. 11.5 is the line. Cincinnati favored. Shawn, what do you say here?
I keep saying that they're going to have to keep impressing. They haven't impressed the voters. They're down to 3rd in the AP poll and they're 5th. But once again, if Georgia beats Alabama in the SEC title game, you can't put Alabama in with 2 losses.
No,
there's no way.
They'll try, but
Cincinnati, you can't. So Cincinnati, I think, has to just keep winning and keep impressing. If Cincinnati goes 13-0, I just don't see how you keep them out.
Yeah.
So I just think they cover here.
Yeah, and I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go the Mustangs plus 11.5. Cincinnati's been playing some tight games, as you said. They're kind of can't get out of their own way as far as blowing teams out. SMU's a pretty good team coming in at 8-2. So I will go with SMU plus the 11.5 in that one. And then a Pac-12 primetime game, a big one, out in Utah. Oregon and Utah. Utah is a 3.5 point favorite in this one over those Ducks. You go.
Both teams 6-1 in the Pac-12, one in the north, one in the south. Obviously, Oregon's in the top 4 right now. So I don't understand the line.
3.5 Utah.
But Utah's favorite at Utah.
Yep.
Utah's ranked. I don't know. I mean, Oregon should win this game. If Oregon wants to be in the playoff, they have to win this game, and I just think they do.
So you're going to take Oregon plus you're going to take them on the money line?
Yes.
Okay, money line. So plus 3.5. I will also take Oregon in this one plus the 3.5.
Money line?
I would take them on the money line. Yeah.
I don't understand. So. They should be favored in this game.
Yeah, that's why Vegas has a lot of nice looking chandeliers in their casinos. But yes. But I will take Oregon plus 3.5 in that one. Again, YouTubers. Like us, subscribe, hit the notification bell, go down, leave comments, good comments, bad comments.
Don't hit it twice, though. You said hit it twice before. If you hit it twice, that means you subscribe and then you unsubscribe.
I think most people know what I'm talking about.
You got to just
vote twice. I don't know.
Or hit it 3 times.
Hit it 3 times. Hit it 3 times.
Hit it an odd number of times.
Hit an odd number of times, and then we're confident that you'll subscribe. Yes. And go down, leave comments, good, bad, ask for merchandise. We'll get it out to you. We have merch going out again this week. I don't have the shirt. I thought I had the shirt. Our merch here. See that merch there? But anyway, and we have hats, whatever, and then
we got all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of gear,
water bottle. We have it all, and then go down and go to the description box. Hit those links. Go to Shawn the Genius Miller's previews, his odds. They're updated. The injury reports are updated. COVID reports updated, and you have exclusive offers. So get to howtobet.com for all of that. Go to our Twitter feeds at Fineline, FEINLINE, Fineline33. He's at the Prodigal Shawn on both Twitter and Instagram. I'm Daryl Fine on Instagram. So get there. Hey, another pleasure being with you all again this week.
Week 11.
Thank you. Yes, we thank you for joining us. I know we have a ton of different options, so we thank you. And again, bet with your head, not with your heart. Don't go over your means. If you have or think you have a gambling problem, there's help out there, including 1-800-GAMBLER.
We'll see you some Zoom next week, right?
I will be I won't even be in the country next week. How about that?
But and then after that, I won't be in the country.
That's right. So we're well traveled.
World
travelers. But we will be here. I'll be remote. Shawn will be in the studio next week. And
Tiffany and Trey will be here, though.
Around, and that's the most important thing. Thanks to our producer, Trey Wright, our executive director, Tiffany Hartman. He's Shawn the Genius Miller. I'm Daryl Fine. We will see you next week on How to Bet. Go to howtobet.com.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to How to Bet.